Alright, so this one's gonna be a little different. We're not just talking specs today. We're actually walking through some of the coolest Mavic 4 Pro features we've seen in action so far. Okay, let's start with the DJI RC Pro 2 controller. This thing has a 7-inch mini LED screen that rotates. Like, you physically twist the display from landscape to portrait, and when you do, the drone's gimbal literally mimics you and flips the camera orientation to match. No digging through settings, no extra steps. You just turn the screen and the drone's like, oh, portrait mode? Say less. Super slick for switching between standard and vertical shots, especially if you're into Reels or TikToks and don't want to reframe everything in post. Now take a look at the gimbal. This thing isn't playing around. It can rotate a full 360 degrees. We're talking from -40 to 400 degrees. So you've got this buttery smooth motion even during fast, dramatic movements. It makes your footage feel less like drone shots and more like something out of a Hollywood chase scene. Plus, that full roll rotation opens up some wild creative options like vertical fly-throughs, tilted landscape pans, or even full-on barrel rolls if you're feeling bold. Here's something easy to miss, but super clutch. The Mavic 4 Pro has an electronic ND filter system. You won't really notice it at first glance in the video because it blends in, but it's there, and it's branded by Hasselblad. It gives you a stepless ND range from ND4 to ND64, so you can fine-tune your exposure whether you're filming at golden hour or under harsh midday sun. And unlike the early rumors, it's not fully integrated into the lens. You actually snap it onto the front, replacing the original section. If you've flown older DJI drones, this'll feel familiar. And for the obstacle avoidance nerds, no shade, I'm totally one of them, this drone is dialed in. It's using stereo vision, basically binocular style cameras on all sides to build a full 360 degree 3D map of its surroundings. Then they went ahead and added a front-facing LiDAR sensor for precise distance measurements, especially useful in low light or complex environments. Oh, and there's also an infrared sensor on the bottom, helping with safe landings even when it's dark or the ground looks a little sketchy. That's pretty much what we've seen so far. Not a ton of leaked footage showing everything just yet, but honestly, what we do have already looks super impressive. Alright, catch you in the next one.